I'm still a little bit worried that maybe I broke some other circuitry somewhere else. Alright, let's not do that again. So I'm gonna destroy this. I miss TNT cannons. They don't work anymore, right? I think they put a range limit on the TNT cannons. I think they still go vertical, they don't go horizontal anymore. Or maybe that was just my simulation distance. It must be the simulation distance limit in this edition, Bedrock edition. Did I try it in Java? Anyway, the simulation distance means that if the TNT like flies past your simulation distance, it doesn't keep simulating. And this world, I think the simulation distance is at the minimum, so it won't go very far. Not that. How is this? It will reappear when you enter that area again though. At least gas fireballs do. That's so weird. Alright, so here we got... Oh, I forgot how far out it is. It's like the fourth block? 1, 2, 3, and then... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3... How is this? Maybe that's been changed though, it's been a while since I saw that, yeah. I mean minecarts do, they just stop, and then when you approach it, they keep going. Four. Alright. New Piers. Now these have to go all the way to the ocean floor. doesn't work when you go down. It still goes down to the deep ocean. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it doesn't work when you go down. Maybe it's just shift. Maybe shift doesn't work when you go down. I use shift for crouch. Maybe if I use a different button for crouch, it'll work. Oops. The thing with tensegrity structures is that it relies on straight lines. I'm trying to think, like, how do I describe this to somebody who doesn't have structural engineering physics training. So if you take a rubber band and you stretch it, it vibrates. It vibrates very easily. Like if you take a string, like a loose piece of string, like a suspension bridge. You know how suspension bridge you have the two pylons and then you have the wire hanging below it. It's not taut. It's not a taut wire. It's just like a relaxed hyperbola. Oops. That doesn't vibrate, right? That string doesn't vibrate. Whereas if you take a guitar, the strings are taut, and when they're taut, they vibrate, or they can vibrate easily, and then you can make a music with guitar strings. So when you try to have like straight tension members, you get vibration problems that you don't get with loose, or like with wires that are not in tension, not in like taut tension. That is. So yeah, if you have a tension structure that relies on taut strings, it starts playing like a string instrument. It's a yeah, Hava. It's a how do you describe that? Does that make sense? maybe if you haven't seen it, it's kind of difficult to understand, or if you don't know the math, it's kind of difficult to understand. And like the tighter you pull the string, the harder it is to stop from vibrating. And the vibration will start wrecking your compression members if it's too strong. I saw a fun video the other day where a bridge started wobbling from side to side, forcing people to walk in unison, which made the swaying worse. Turned out the tension on the cables was just right to cause a feedback loop. Yeah. So you get like if you get the tension stuff wrong, I guess they got like a what's it called? Resonance. They hit a resonance frequency, which then magnifies the vibration. Tension structures, you get problems like that. Yeah, and when people walk in unison, like you say, it will add to the resonance. Which is, I mean, the other bridge is over here. I can show you the why they. Hold on, can I find it? Yeah. So this is the classical suspension bridge, which is why like that wire is not tight. How is this? Yeah, interesting that the experts thought it was the people working in unison that caused it, but they were doing it in that in response, like a seafarer walk in a specific way at sea. Yeah, because the bridge is vibrating, so you kind of have to step to step with the vibration, otherwise you fall over. So the reason that thing is not tight, it's not like pulled straight, is because if you pull it straight, it becomes a guitar string, and then it starts playing, and then it starts shaking your bridge apart. And in fact, I think a lot of the bridges that I build in Minecraft would have that problem in the real world, because Minecraft, everything is in fixed blocks, and so you really want everything, what the numbers to line up. So like you do diagonals in Minecraft, you do 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 4 to 1, I guess 3 to 1 as well. Like that's easy, but if you have like 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 4 to 1, 8 to 1, everything lines up for resonance, and then everything resonates. So I think that the kinds of bridges that I build in Minecraft would actually end up breaking in the real world. You kind of have to like avoid like mathematical multiples tensile structures. Especially vehicle bridges, because when vehicles like trains and cars, when they cross the bridge, they cause vibration. So so they'll just start playing any strings that you pull into tension. The wind as well, like wind blowing across it will cause the thing to vibrate. Cars and trains traveling across it will cause it to vibrate. Alright, so let's build a bridge that will probably fall apart if it was real. So we want... How the hell do I do this? Red sandstone, so let's... What is steel? What colors did I use? We didn't really have any steel here, did we? We had like stone, fabric, and wood. Do I use the fences for the cables? Kinda weird. I guess I have to pick a new material. What's a good material for... Blackstone, you know, Blackstone's pretty new. I haven't used any Blackstone, have I? It's kind of black. Not very pretty, but maybe that's fine. Oh, this is the nether trees. I think they're supposed to be mushrooms, but they look like trees. What is that? Oh, monster spawner, right. Infested cobblestone, red mushroom block. What does this blackstone look like? Maybe I just use the red sandstone anyway.